In the name of Allah, today our lesson is we're going to continue the last lesson about life's journey, The last lesson we explained part one, reading and writing. Then we read this passage, this paragraph about Farouk al-Baz, about Egyptian science Farouk al-Baz. And we choose the best article for the text. Today we will explain and discussion part two. Speaking, writing and reading. Speaking, writing and reading. Okay, let's start. A. Imagine that you are a magazine writer. Imagine means form a new image. Produce new options. That you are a magazine writer, the person who write the articles and essays in magazine. You have been chosen to be the first journalist to make a moon landing. You chosen to be the first journalist. You must imagine you the first journalist with two journalists to make a moon landing. Journey means journey. Moon landing means journey. Back on Earth after the finish mission. When you finish mission, go back to Earth. You have to write an articles. You have to write an articles about your experience. Write this question. Write the first paragraph of your articles, and give it a headline. Use your imagination. Imagination is name. It's mean ability to form images. Imagination, name. Imagine is verb. Imagination is noun. Noun. After you finish from writing the paragraph, you must give it a headline. Headline means topic. Headlines mean topic. When you start, the first sentence you must start with this sentence. Last week in the past. I became. Became the past of verb become. Become is present. Became is past. The first journalist. I was first. When you talk about yourself, you must say, I was first journalist to travel to moon landing. Describe. You should write about how you felt. Describe your feeling before and while, then after. All these situations, you must talk about feeling about these situations. what the moon was like. You can describe the form of moon, the form of what the thing you saw, what the thing you saw in the moon. Last one, what you did, what you did, what's the things you did in the moon, on the moon, okay? Last, you choose, you give it headline. First, write about this, then we start with this sentence, then give it headline, give it headline. B, in groups, you make groups as groups. Read your paragraph. Whose story was the most probable? Whose story was the most probable? Okay. C, read the paragraph about a real moon landing. Read about the first person who traveled to moon. Were there any similars with your story? Okay. The paragraph, this is first man who landing on the moon. This, who is first man landing on the moon. Man takes first steps on the moon. First steps on the moon. First person landing on the moon. First person landing in the moon. Okay, as you see now, sorry, American is nationality. Neil Armstrong, American scientist, has become the first man to walk on the moon. Walk in the moon. The astronaut stepped onto the moon. Touch the surface of the moon. Touch the surface of the moon. Nearly 20 minutes after first opening the hatch on the Eagle landing craft. When the craft means the machine, it takes scientists to moon. Hatch means hole. When the craft touch the surface of the moon, the effect is hole. As he put his left foot down first foot, the left foot is first touch. Armstrong declared means talk to other people, press conference like this. Sorry. That's one small step. He said, Armstrong said, that's one first and small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. Armstrong spent his first few minutes when he gets out of craft, spent his first few minutes on the moon taking photographs. Take a picture and soil symbols in case the mission had been aborted. Aborted means haven't success. Aborted means haven't success. Mission means formal travel. Sadly, he described the surface mean the boundary of the moon. As being like powdered charcoal, and the landing craft left a crater about 60 cm deep. 60 cm deep means the measure. The deep of hole is 60 cm. Measure. Now you can, after read this passage, then write a paragraph. You must speaking. The importance skills of to learn English is speaking. The importance skills to learning English is speaking and listening. The homework today, all exercise in page 86. Page 86. We have homework, page 86. Thank you for listening. Thanks a lot. See you next lesson, inshallah.